All right, so you want to master that Zen state, meditating, however you want to put it. Well, I got you, honey boo boo. That's what this video is all about. To start off, meditating is not just sitting in silence and silencing all your thoughts and letting it all, it can be that. You can go and sit cross-legged and do it that way. Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. But that is not the only way. A lot of people think that you have to have your mind clear. You do not have to. Okay? Because our human brain and its thoughts will cycle continuously anyway. So I live on a busy street. I'm so sorry. It's summertime and everyone's got their motorcycles. Anyway, sidetrack. A great way for you to meditate is you probably have meditated already and you don't even know. Is it that when you go swimming, you feel so magical, you feel so great? It's something that you feel you can meditate through doing something you love to do. Like that one movie from Disney, Soul. That guy was meditating from spinning a sign because he loved it. You know what I'm saying? So like you can meditate and reach that Zen state through doing things you love and things, things that just make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's always different. I like, my personal way is always going, like I can never just do one thing. Staying on one thing is way too boring. I get sick of it. So I go through cycles. 1 minute meditating is painting. The next it's the classic way or whatever. And then the next it's swimming. The next it's sitting next to a beach or on a beach, and then the next it's dancing, the next it's singing, and then it's, and you can have more than one, obviously I do it all sorts of different ways, whatever feels good at the time, whatever I need to push myself to do to feel good, or push myself to get to that point, of meditation, do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And a good way to start to separate your thoughts, and I've used this example quite a few times. A good way to start this is to use a candle flame or a bonfire, whatever. Find a flame, stare at it. Because for some reason we all love to just stare at campfires. We just, get lost in it. So use that moment to observe your thoughts, and it'll start out weird. It'll be like, how can I observe my thoughts when I'm consciously trying to observe my thoughts, and I can just say whatever I want to say in my head, and then it moves on to, and then eventually you find yourself having a random thought, and then you're like, oh, this is it, and then you go back to that original thought and allow yourself to go, and then there you go, you're observing your thoughts. And that is a great way to start, and that, doesn't have to be perfect, but that is definitely a good way to start, to separate yourself from your emotions, to separate yourself from your thoughts, because you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions. They are things that you feel. They are trying to tell you something, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, slightly sidetracked. So when you're doing something you love, you can really get into that Zen state. There's ways of imagining the sunlight going through all your chakras to cleanse all of them out. You definitely do want the intention of getting your chakras cleared out in some way, shape, or form. And I'm not giving specific examples just because, at least not many of them, because there's just so many different ways you can do things. Do the same thing. Like, there is no limits. It's intent. Intent is what makes the magic happen. Feeling good alone, doing something that makes you feel good alone, is meditating in a way. If you're looking for something in specific, while you're doing that thing that's making you feel real good, and then ask your questions. What do I do about this situation? And you'd be like, well, we'll figure it out. I mean, obviously that's not what you're going to say. You're going to be like, is that something we have to worry about right now? Do we have to resolve that right now? No? Okay. Or we can do this about this. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay, you know. Or you can look into the sun, not actually look into the sun, but like close your eyes and face the sun and be like, sun, give me gratitude today. Give me those feel good feelings. And you can get it that way. There's so many, like, I wish I could express to you how many, that's like, there's really no wrong answer here. There's so many ways that you can get into this Zen meditative state. Another good way to start out is to try meditation videos on YouTube here, which that's how I started. And definitely if you're trying to do it the old-fashioned way, let your thoughts come in as they come in and let them go and get back to what you were, you know. It's okay to have a whole bunch of thoughts and you feel like you're distracted and this, that, and the other thing. That's normal, especially first starting out. Your mind's gonna go. Your mind's gonna keep going, you know. So just allow them in, allow them to leave, and then refocus back to what you were doing on, you know, your meditation. It really depends too on what you want to get from meditation. If you just want the Zen state, or if you're trying to find answers, if you're trying to meet your spirit guides, definitely leave me a comment down below asking what exactly you want to look for, and I can give you a video all about what you can do to achieve that, to find those answers for yourself, okay? Because that's what my channel is all about, is helping you help yourself, okay? Also, definitely like, definitely subscribe, and definitely hit the notification bell because you're going to want to know when I come out with a new video. I love you. Keep going. You got this. Let me know how it goes when you try some of these new things, all right?